Alright, to solve two-step equations, our goal is to get the variable or the unknown by itself. And we're going to do this by doing inverse operations. The opposite or the inverse of negative 10 would be positive 10. So that cancels these out, leaving you with negative 3x equals, since these are different signs, we subtract. You get negative 21. Now the inverse operation for multiplication is division. So we divide by negative 3. And you get x equals 7. Okay, for this one over here, since you've got this negative outside the parentheses, you could distribute it, or we can go ahead and get rid of it by dividing by negative 7. Since it's outside the parentheses, we can do that. So that would cancel the negative 7 over there, leaving you with what's in the parentheses, x minus 42. 91 divided by 7. 7 goes into 9 one time with 2 left over. 7 goes into 21 3 times, and then it will be negative. Then we need the opposite of minus 42, which is plus 42. So x equals 29. Okay, for this next example, we're still trying to get x by itself. So the opposite of minus 9 is plus 9. So x divided by 8 equals negative 4, or x over 8. Remember, a fraction bar is another way of showing division. Now we can get rid of the 8 by multiplying both sides. Or if it helps, you can put 8 over 1 over here. That way your 8's cancel, leaving you with x over 1, which is just x. And negative 4 times 8 would be negative 32. For the other equation, we need to get the 8 out of the denominator first. So again, we multiply by 8, or 8 over 1 on both sides. It's the same thing. So your 8's cancel, leaving you with x plus 22 over 1, which we don't need to write. Negative 5 times 8 is negative 40. And then the opposite of plus 22 is minus 22. So x equals negative 62. Alright, another example. Still trying to get x by itself. So we can do the opposite of minus 2, which is plus 2. So 2x equals 19. Then we divide by 2. 2 will not go into 19 evenly. And so then we just look at it as a fraction, and 19 over 2 cannot be reduced. I'll write that one better. So 19 over 2 is your final answer. Okay, as we learned earlier in the year, the inverse of a fraction is its reciprocal. So if I multiply a fraction by the reciprocal, I get 1, which will leave me 1x, or just x. But if I do it to one side, I do it to the other, and I'm going to put this over 1 to help with the multiplication. So now over here, my 3's cancel, and my 5's cancel, leaving me with x. And then over here, there's nothing that can be canceled, so I'll multiply the numerators, get 12. Multiply, sorry, you don't get 12. You get 35. Multiply the denominators, and you get 3. Since we couldn't cancel, you won't be able to reduce either. Do not change them to mixed numbers, just leave them improper fractions.